DJN
Welcome to TJN Daily News Update, your one-stop channel for everything news and gist happening all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time this video got to you. And if this is your first time of seeing any of our videos, please don't forget to go a step further, like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be one of the first persons to know whenever we drop a new video. Now let's take you straight up to the main news. Just in, PDP governors to hold emergency meeting today in Abuja as PDP group says Atiku is not fit to contest for presidency. The People's Democratic Party Action 2023 group says former Vice President Atiku Abubakar is not fit to run for presidency come 2023. In a statement by the chairman of the PDP Action 2023 group, Rufus Omeri, he said that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar is not fit to contest in the next general election because he abandoned the party after losing the presidential poll in 2019 and relocated to Dubai. Although the former vice president has not officially declared his interest in running for presidency in 2023, but the group led by Rufus Omeri said that the former vice president has abandoned the party and is usually detached from the PDP whenever the party is in crisis, and as such, Atiku Abubakar is not fit to contest for presidency under the People's Democratic Party. In a statement by Mr. Rufus, he said that it is very shameful that since he, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, lost the presidential election, he moved to Dubai, abandoning all members of the People's Democratic Party, all the stakeholders, and millions of ordinary Nigerians who voted for him and the People's Democratic Party in 2019. He also said that it is a betrayal of trust for Atiku Abubakar to neglect the feelings and sacrifices of ordinary voters who supported him and the People's Democratic Party in 2019. He added that now that the 2023 elections are around the corner, Atiku Abubakar has returned once again and has started politicking. Obviously, politics is the only thing he knows how to do best. Also, Mr. Rufus said that Atiku Abubakar is widely considered as detached from the People's Democratic Party whenever the crisis is facing turbulence and only gets active in the party affairs when it is time for presidential nominations. The most recent of the crisis being a court ruling that Uche Secondus should no longer parade himself as the chairman of the People's Democratic Party, with his deputy now acting in his stead. The group said that several other groups and individuals in the People's Democratic Party have accused former Vice President Atiku Abubakar of abandoning the party shortly after he lost the 2019 presidential election and relocated to Dubai, where he has been living since 2019. They also stated that as the People's Democratic Party was neck deep in crisis a few weeks ago, everyone would have expected that as the last presidential flag bearer of the party, he would stay and find a solution, and even if he doesn't have a solution, he would put heads together with other stakeholders in the party to find a solution to the crisis. But rather, the group said he traveled to Morocco to see his new wife. Of course, he is entitled to his family life and privileges, but we think that time has come for Atiku Abubakar to step aside and allow others, preferably the young generations, to step forward and contest. Mr. Rufus also went ahead to say that after stepping aside for the younger generation, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar can take up the position of the chairman PDP Board of Trustees, where he would play an advisory role to younger politicians as an elderly one. Joining their voices with the voice of the group, some Nigerians and members of the People's Democratic Party have said that indeed former Vice President Atiku Abubakar had abandoned the People's Democratic Party and should not be allowed to contest for the post of presidency under the platform of the People's Democratic Party come 2023. Meanwhile, in a release statement by the Director General of the Governors Forum of the People's Democratic Party, the chairman of the PDP Governor Forum and also the governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Waziri Tambuwa, has called for an emergency meeting of the PDP Governors Forum. In the statement that reads, Chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, Right Honorable Aminu Waziri Tambuwa, in consultation with his colleagues, has summoned an emergency meeting of the forum for Thursday, August 26, 2021 at 5 p.m. The meeting will meet to discuss recent developments in the People's Democratic Party. The emergency meeting of the Governors Forum of the People's Democratic Party, which is built to hold later this evening, 26th of August 2021 in Abuja, is to address the leadership crisis that has been rocking the party for some weeks now. The governors of the People's Democratic Party Governors Forum have called on all members of the party and stakeholders to exercise patience with them as they are making efforts to ensure that there is stability in the People's Democratic Party in the days to come. Some of the agendas of the emergency meeting includes taking a final decision on when the National Executive Committee meeting will be holding, as this was one of the issues while the suspended national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Prince Uche Secondus, was removed from power as he had failed to call the NEC meeting, and this further worsened his troubles with the stakeholders of the People's Democratic Party. The meeting is also expected to resolve the leadership tussle and possibly find a replacement for Prince Uche Secondus or reinstate him back to his position as the chairman of the People's Democratic Party. We have our eyes on this story and will bring you more details of the meeting of the Governors Forum of the People's Democratic Party bill to hold later today. So there you have it, guys. A group under the People's Democratic Party called the People's Democratic Party Action 2023 group have said that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar should not even bother to contest because he abandoned the party shortly after he lost his presidential election in 2019, only to resurface in the year 2021, and he has started politicking for the position of presidency, of course, although he has not officially announced that he will be contesting. But there are pointers to the fact that the former vice president of Nigeria and the party presidential flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party would likely be contesting for presidency come 2023. Now, do you agree with this group that Atiku Abubakar should not contest? Because they are also saying he has not really shown any role as an elderly politician in the group. When the party is being rocked with crisis, they have not seen his input, they've not seen his impact in trying to resolve the problem that is going on. Rather, they feel he is happy about the leadership tussle and probably he has personal interest in the leadership of the People's Democratic Party. Do you agree with their views? Should Atiku Abubakar not contest, or should he be given one more chance to contest for presidency in Nigeria? Also, the Governors Forum will be holding an emergency meeting over the crisis that has been going on in the People's Democratic Party. What do you think are the likely outcome of this meeting? Drop your thoughts and comments concerning these issues and questions we've raised in our comment section.
Yeah.
DJ ATV.
Fulani people don't say no, they don't like us.
Welcome to DJ TV.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV.
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV.